Hello, my lovely Virgo. Welcome to your reading for March 2022. This is a general reading for you, Virgo. It's a reading for Virgo's sun, rising and moon sign. If you would like to have a personal reading that's specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. My lovely Virgos, I have been meditating on your energy, and I'm just feeling like there's a time of leaving behind the old self. I feel like there's a shedding of this skin, if you like, this old self, to have this new you emerging. So there's March seems to be this time of stepping over this proverbial doorway into a new self, new opportunities coming up, redesigning the self. There's a time of change and transition that's coming up here. There's a changing. I'm hearing changing of the guards. It's like there's this changeover. There's a new awareness that's coming up for you. Really interesting. I'm going to draw a card from my archetypes deck for you to see what archetype is here for March and what. Oh, there we go. Let's see what that is. Okay, so what you have is the threshold, which is interesting. The threshold. It's a weathering of the storm to step over that threshold, make that transition, bring in the change. It's an initiation of a new beginning here that's coming. I want to read what it says. There we go, threshold. Let's see what it says for threshold. So, the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continuously, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. Sliding doors is what I'm hearing. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. That's that shedding of that skin that they showed me in the beginning. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. The threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal reality. One step, dear friend, just take that one necessary step toward the future that calls you. And I feel like it's growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. Whatever that means, you have to look that word up. I don't know what it means. There is this time of shedding of a skin, as I said to you in the very beginning. It's what I picked up, what my guides were showing me. There is this time of transition, this time of change. And March is the beginning of it. I feel like it's a process that's going to be going on for at least 3 months of what am I going to leave behind? What am I going to create as new? What parts of me am I going to shed to be this new person, new outlook, new attitude? That's what's coming up for you, my lovely Virgo. Let me draw a card from the Divine Animal Oracle deck. I want to see what's your animal totem for March. For Virgo, what's Virgo's? Can I have a card, please, for Virgo? Animal totem, what is it? Thank you. Okay, what have we got? The Bison. An interesting one, isn't it? The Bison. Ritual. That's a beautiful card. 35, which is 8, which is opportunity. 8 is a fortuitous number. A ritual. Live with authenticity and peace. Do not live how other people wish you to live your life. Bringing the peace of ritual into our lives can heal us, nourish yourself, and develop habits that are beneficial and useful for you and your family. That's interesting, isn't it? Live your life, be your own person. Is that what you're discovering? Is that the change that's coming in for you, my lovely Virgo? The magic of the Bison is an ancient one that asks us to put aside the everyday and connect in with the natural world and that of the spirits. Having everyday rituals is an important touchstone for mental and spiritual help. Keeping to good and positive ritual and habits for ourselves is something with which the Bison can help us. The Bison is a very stoic animal. Although they look slow and ungainly, they are not, and they are capable of running 65 kilometres an hour and jumping 1 metre. That's, so there's potential there. There is potential there. Bringing in that Bison energy of strength. That's what is required for you, my lovely Virgo, this month. As you cross that threshold, as you bring in this initiation of a new you. Okay, let me just create your Celtic cross, my Virgos, and see in more detail what's coming up for you for March. I have some cards for Virgo, please. Thank you. Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? It's an exciting time, a time of not holding back, being stoic, being brave, realising your potential, not standing in your way, not standing in your own way. That's what I'm feeling. You've got the Princess of Pentacles. There's this. You know about this. There's this new planning here. You know that there's change coming. You're getting this sense of change coming, and so it's about bringing in that change, heralding in that change. Planning for it, bringing in what you're wanting, you're reaching your true potential, not allowing others to hold you back. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, so finally things are starting to turn around. The more you honor the self, the more you bring in these changes, the more you shed the skin of what is no longer needed, the parts of you that aren't serving you, then the more opportunities are going to be coming your way. There's this slow turning of this Wheel of Fortune, and it's going to start turning in March, April, May. It's just going to keep improving. These changes are going to keep coming in. It's about really knowing that that's what you're wanting, that's what you're wanting to bring in. Be prepared to release parts of yourself that are not going to serve you in this new time, this new place, this new you. It is a time of renewal for you, a time of releasing those parts that are not needed, that are not necessary, attitudes, behaviors, cycles, belief systems. You're stronger than you think. You have more determination than you think, and things are going to start working for you. It's about tapping into your intuition, but with strength and conviction, knowing that you are, this sense of knowing that you have is going to serve you, is right. This King energy is really strong, but it's the King of Cups. So it speaks of that inner self, the intuition, the intuitive part, knowing that change needs to come in, knowing that it's going to make a difference, knowing that it's going to be better for you. and then moving forward with it. It's not about knowing all this stuff and just sitting with it. It's about taking action. It's about communicating. It's about new learning. It's about understanding the self even more and moving forward with it, bringing in the changes that you're wanting to bring in, making a difference to your life. This is about you, Virgo. It's about you. The Eight of Pentacles. So with effort, with work, with continued commitment, you're going to start seeing results. It's going to pay off. It's going to bring in wealth and abundance to your life. There's some of you, there's going to be recognition in the workplace for efforts that you've made. It's going to change your role in where you're working. It's going to change how people perceive you and the responsibilities that are given to you, which is going to bring in a better income for you as well. Soul searching here. What's your belief system? Have faith in yourself. Don't fall into the thought processes of lack. Look at what you do have. Look at what your potential is. What are your inner desires? What are your inner workings? What's holding you back? If it's your thought processes, if it's you've been in a downward spiral for so long that you've been programmed to expect the worst, really look at those fears and release them so that you can move forward with lightness, with positivity, following your passion, following your purpose. Where's your joy? What do you enjoy doing? How do you want to move forward? How do you want to evolve? There's a wealth of opportunity and potential there, but it is so important that you're mindful of your self-talk. You're mindful of the way you're programmed and what your brain is saying and what you're thinking and what you're believing is there for you. You're going to come to a point in March where you need to take some time out, get rid of distractions, not listen to other people, take a break, go for walks, clear your mind, allow your intuition to come forward, your inner knowing to come forward, your inner desires to come forward, the knowledge of what path you're taking to be prominent. Because any plans that you make, anything you put in place is going to come to fruition. But remember what I said, it starts in March, but it's over the next 3 months that it's going to evolve. So don't expect instant results. It's something that's going to evolve for you over the next 3 months. And so it's about being patient. It's about putting in the effort now, laying the foundations, and then trusting in the self, trusting in what you're being shown, trusting your dreams, trusting the messages that come through. Because there is, you've got the Queen of Air, new thought processes, Emperor energy, which is incredibly strong, and you've got the Eight of Air as well. Number 8, prominent. It features in this reading. 8 is the card of opportunity. 8 is the card of good fortune. Emperor energy is the card of strength and conviction. And then you've got that's the Emperor. And then you've got the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords, and that's about new way of communicating, new way of thinking, what's your thought processes, what thoughts are coming through for you, being protective of your ideas. Don't be influenced by other people. Follow your own knowledge, your own beliefs in moving forward. Very important. I'm going to draw a card for you from the Divine Abundance deck. And there we go. What's this one? Again, someone else got another star sign got this. You've got the namesake, divine abundance. That's what's there for you. That's what you're setting yourself up for. There's a turning point. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao, which is that inner self, trusting in the inner self. Go within. Don't look at what's outside externally. Go within. If things are happening that are not positive, or you don't want, it's not the way you thought they would happen, or there's still that sort of negativity, look at yourself. What are your thought processes? What are you attracting? Like attracts like. And serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not to chase it. So don't create resistance. Don't try and control what's going on. Just go with the flow of it, what your intuition tells you, and allow that to come into your life. And bring in that change, that shedding of the skin. You're crossing a threshold, and it's going to be 3 months in the making. So this is the beginning of the process. This is the reprogramming of your thoughts, of how you see your life, how you perceive things. My lovely Virgo, I wish you love, light, and many blessings in this journey through March. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website, and you can book a reading from there. Blessings to you, my lovely Virgo.